relativity of simultaneity. Let us consider two events A and B occurring at the same time, suppose at 10 a.m. with respect to stationary frame S. Let us consider frame S that is moving with relativistic speed v with respect to frame S. Let the time in the moving frame be 11 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. No doubt there is time dilation, but apart from this, we have seen that the two times are different. Suppose here the time is now, with respect to frame S, the time is now is 12 noon, but at that moment we have seen with respect to frame S to be 11 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. If they would have been 11 a.m., 11 a.m., time dilations are there, but apart from that we have seen the differences of two simultaneous times. That is one 11 a.m. another is 11:30 a.m. half an hour difference, whereas there were no difference in our original frame S. So we have seen that time, along with time dilation, the simultaneity is also relative. So if two events occur simultaneously in one frame, in the moving frame, they are not simultaneous. This is called relativity of simultaneity. Okay, relativity of simultaneity is written here clearly. Time measured with respect to frame S dash, T1 dash and T2 are given by this relation. So the time difference T2 dash minus T1 dash is given by T x1 minus x2 divided by c square. Now application of length contraction and time dilation to muon decay. So muon particles are elementary particles that are created in upper atmosphere at height about 10 to 20 km, and their lifetime is given by delta t. Lifetime is given by delta t naught is equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 6. So after generation they decays after time t. Okay, and they have relativistic speed 0.998 c. If they travel with this speed, then in before decaying they should travel 600. They should travel, calculation is shown as 600 meter. So this is the length L, which is contracted length. But interestingly, some of the muons or mu mesons reach Earth's surface, which is at a height of average 10 to 20 km. But how is it possible? So this can be explained with the help of Lorentz length contraction relation and with the help of time dilation. Let us see how muon decay is explained with these relations. Let L be the distance traveled by the meson in its own frame as thus moving at speed 0.998 c with respect to S as observed by observer in S. Thus L is equal to 600 meter, the contracted length. The actual length L naught as measured by the observer in S dash is given by L naught is L by under root isthmus, which were calculated to be 9500 meter. Hence, in spite of the short lifetime, the mu mesons are able to reach the ground from great altitudes at which they are created. Now, due to the fact of time dilation, the dilated time delta t is measured to be 31.7 into 10 to the power minus 6 second. Now if you use this dilated time, then the length L naught will be found to be approximately 9,500 meters. The same distance obtained before. Thus the 2 points of view give identical results. Okay, thank you. Next class.